Yeah.
Good morning. Happy Friday to everybody.
It's Friday. We made it.
Yes.
It's Friday.
Yeah, it's in the booth, man. I'm still Messenja.
That man had to remember his name. Akbar
Everything
Shabazz. CAJO.
CantonJones. Yeah.
Podcast with the interview. Can't be stopped. Finna do. Got a resume over in the limousine. Got something for the king, something for the queen.
I'm ready
And we
for
gotta
some
win a
football
team
this
by the
weekend.
15.
Man, Ramona got the lead on us, man.
You know what it is when we in both leagues. In our pick and in the league. Thank you very much.
You got lucky.
I didn't get lucky.
Yes, you did.
I beat you fair and square.
Man, I had 4 Monday Night Football. I got 4 people. She got 2.
You know I did with CantonJones and Messenja in the booth podcast.
You lose.
I mean, I thought you know.
No, I had the upper hand. I had 4 people playing.
But you put in the chat, man, now I can go to sleep.
No, that was me.
That was her. I put the Debo in the chat. Like, yeah, you see what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got 4 people playing Monday night. You got 2. There's no way she can win. Man, them jokers went off mine, just stuck it.
God is
Von
on
Miller.
my side. God is on my
points.
side.
Because by the third quarter, they was out of the game.
Bruh,
My defense was giving me points like receivers.
man.
I was
like,
yes.
man, this is
Man, my junk is...
cheating, man.
I'm still
it's not
winning
cheating.
all America. I'm still going to
I
win.
won one.
Now,
No, actually, I am.
fantasy football, just in case y'all don't know what we're
it's
talking
just-
about.
One loss.
I'm going to win
One loss. Ain't
it
nothing.
all. I
Yeah.
am... Listen,
Tom Brady don't go undefeated. I'm good.
I'm 0-2 right now, but watch.
You 0-2.
I'm winning
Yes,
all.
he
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Okay.
But yeah.
Amen.
0-2.
I won 1.
Thank you guys for joining us
You
in the
played
booth
2
today.
women first week.
It don't matter.
What?
Should be 2-0.
What? Wait,
played-
hold
you-
on.
you
What does
played-
that mean?
I just say you played 2 women.
What does that
Man,
mean?
is just totally sexist, boy. You played
Oh
2
my
women.
God.
You supposed to win.
I didn't say that.
What you supposed
I just
to?
said you played 2 women.
What that mean?
It
Okay,
was a
let's
statement.
move on. Thank you for joining us in the booth with
They tell them both
Messenger
ways.
and not CantonJones.
Just-
Please like, share, and subscribe to the
Dead
show
eye.
on Facebook, YouTube, and all podcast platforms. No, I don't want to beat. I don't want to beat. Please include Spotify, Apple, and Google Podcasts to your list. All right.
Hey man, if you would like to sponsor or advertise the show or advertise on the show or send a topic that you want us to discuss or talk about, please send it to the email in the booth pod@gmail.com.
Yeah, and it's going up October 8th, October 14th.
14th or 8th.
October 14th.
Come out on a Tuesday
I
night.
won't be there.
Man, on Tuesday after Bible study.
He said to October 8th. It's going up.
October
Jazz
14th,
and Joe.
14th.
October 14th.
Yeah,
It's going up. 2018.
Determined.
Lake
We are
Harbor
laughing
Road.
on Tuesday night.
Lake Harbor Road, Morrow, Georgia. Faith Delivers, Nate Church.
Nate Church.
Nate Church.
Zilla will be in the building.
Yeah.
Comedian Dante Ray will be in the building. Vernon Messam and the Jazz Quartet will be there. Ramona Jones. And then the Mr. Worship till we pass out, Uncle Reese will be in the building. Uncle Reese is hilarious as well. You know, I don't know if he's going to do any comedy, but
He probably
he
will.
is hilarious.
He can't help it.
And Jason Benton, and backed by Popular the band, the Black Top Improv.
Yeah, they were hilarious.
Yeah, they
We're
were
serving
good.
food as well. Make sure you be there. Tickets are $30.
Yeah.
Go to CAJOstudios.com to get your tickets right now.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, man, it's Relationship Friday.
Relationship Friday.
We talk about relationships on Friday.
Yeah, man.
Got a few questions. Got 3 questions.
All right.
See what everybody think.
We
Y'all discuss in the
But,
chat. You know,
people get adamant about these.
marriage, boy. You start talking about marriage, boy.
But
First question: how long should you date before you start discussing marriage?
I feel like, you know, everybody's going to do everything different. So there is no
Yeah, you know, the formula.
real, like
Yeah.
no formula for this. But
But if you want to go Bible,
I feel like, well, go Bible then.
Yeah,
the
let's do
Bible
that.
is 0.
Right, there's
you
no
went
dating,
in that
yeah.
night. You found when you went. There's 0 dating, 0 engagement. You in that night and you together forever.
Yeah, that's exactly how
So
it is.
now that's out the way.
Yeah.
Let's get to 2022
You
because
know,
that ain't happening.
That ain't. It'd be like
We straight unbiblical with
like,
this one.
let's get married right now. What's
All
your
right.
name?
I know.
Right, all right, bet.
Yeah.
What's
Hey, you come with me. Who, me? Yeah, you.
You what's your name? Yeah. Where we going? We going to get married, right?
Yeah, right now.
Right now.
God told me you were my wife.
And people are trying to do that today.
Yeah.
All right. So how many days or how long should you? Okay. Well,
To be like, you know,
If
what you
you-
think about
one-
marriage, and you start talking, what's your goals in marriage?
in my opinion, it depends on how old you are, and what's your relationship experience. So basically, if you are in high school, and you're dating, now a lot of people say put your education first and all that type of stuff. Get your schooling out the way. Know where you're gonna go to college, and I think that the relationship is really gonna be the strongest part of what happens to your life. You know, if you get pregnant, that's gonna control a lot.
Yep.
If you catch something, that's gonna control a lot.
even more.
If you end up in an abusive relationship or something that controls you emotionally, whether you're together or not, it's going to control how you move for the rest of your life. So I feel like you need to take your time to understand who you are. I also feel like somebody that understands relationships should be walking you through your relationship, talking you through it, namely a parent, to teach your children how to date, because they're going to have interest in people, whether you allow them to date or not. They're still going to have feelings for people at a young age. And that's a different perspective than somebody who's dated, maybe had a divorce. You know, if you've already been married for a while and you're now dating, marriage, you know,
If you're married and divorced.
or somewhere, if you're mature, even if you're not married and you're older, you're gonna be thinking about marriage.
Yeah, but you
So
said
that
if
conversation could come up a lot sooner than somebody who's dating, maybe like say in college, first year of college. Or something like that.
yeah.
You see what I'm saying? You might be dating.
because you're on the clock. Yeah, when you get older,
Trying not
you
to say,
speed up,
bruh,
but you speed up.
You just told people they gonna die. Like let's get married before you die.
I'm just saying, when the older you get, you feel like you ain't got time for a lot of shenanigans that you feel like is all right when you 21.
Is that a maturity thing, or is that I'm 60?
Both.
and I-
Definitely.
Yeah,
age.
but that's what makes you mature.
So what
If
about
you feel like you got time, like it's not
I
as
mean, can it be-
deliberate. That's the word. When you get older, you become more deliberate. Like, okay, look,
I ain't got time for
I ain't got
this.
time. Look, you
We either dating to get married or we're not dating.
period.
Right.
You
I'm
don't
not
say
wasting
that
any
when
time.
you're
Yeah,
18.
when you're younger, right.
Don't say it, you become more deliberate as you get older, and it looks like wisdom when you know what you learn.
You just saying for the BS.
Yeah, you
just
done.
be
Like,
listen.
no, I've been through, almost, I was going to get married at 28 and had to call the engagement off.
Yeah, when you
I
done
called
been
him.
through some
You done been through some stuff. And so by the time you get to 39, 41, and you like, hey, look, I'm
And so
not. I'm not.
and nowadays, as you get
So
older,
you're right. It is subjective. Like, it depends on where you are in life, depending on how long. Some people, if you 51 and you like, look, it's now or never, you probably gonna say it a lot earlier.
As far
than
as
somebody
marriage?
discussing marriage.
Right.
You might say it up front. You be like, look, I'm not getting in on any situation if you're not, thinking about marriage. You might say that up front.
Right.
When you 51.
When-
You might not say that when you're 19.
right.
That would say it might be
and so,
subjective.
and so, but a 19-year-old, if they had that type of maturity,
Yeah.
somebody would have had to walk them through that. Because sometimes, if you 51 and you just got out of a relationship, maybe a marriage, a divorce or something, and you might meet the person and say, look, I only want the booty. I only want to have sex. That's it.
At what age?
51.
51. And he like, I just want to have sex. Like, I
Or
just
she-
got out of a relationship. Or she might just say, look, I just want somebody to go out on a date with.
That's what I'm saying. You get more deliberate as you get older.
Yeah, you just real with it. In the kingdom, you're not supposed to have sex out of wedlock. Companionship. Go ahead.
No,
That's
which-
you don't read.
Hey, no,
another
I'm
scripture.
saying,
I thought
okay.
you was like, oh,
No,
look,
no,
I was like, oh.
No. I'm saying, which, okay then.
The thoughts and views of Messenger Shabazz.
No, what I'm saying is, okay, with that being said, then if you're 40 years old, you don't do boyfriend and girlfriend no more. I mean, like, there's no such thing, because that's an arrangement for sin. If it's not marriage, why are you dating?
Well, it's not an arrangement for sin. It's companionship.
If you're
It's
not
not good for
looking
men
to
to
be
be
married, what are you dating for?
I mean, you companionship, friend.
Man, you setting yourself up. That's an arrangement.
You can set yourself up, but I mean, there are ways to not have sex.
Why you? Okay, so what's the point in dating?
To enjoy each other.
Yeah,
That's
enjoy
it.
company. So,
Just to enjoy each other.
Go
yeah,
out,
bro,
go to movies, whatever.
when you're
That's
alone,
it.
But you're looking.
when you're alone, have you ever been? Well, maybe just me. You know, when my whole family is out doing something without me, and I'm at home, and you know, maybe I've made a beat or something, and I just come out as a father, usually in it's noise or somebody. What was y'all doing? And they'll go looking on me and Lovey in their room, but when that house empty, I'd be like, man, ain't nobody here, and it feels different to me. It feels weird. So just having a companion, you know, a friend, like Mona's my friend, not just my wife. I ain't saying that because she is my friend, you know. And so you can have a relationship with a person without sexual intentions.
I guess we have to define what is dating to you.
Because what about people who can't physically have sex? Like
They would call that dating.
There are people that might be in, that might not be able to have sex, that people fall in love with for the companionship.
Yeah.
Like, you can't do nothing. I can't physically do nothing. And there are people that say, okay, I'm with that. That's okay. I love you. I just want to spend my life with you. I know you looking like, I know to each his own.
But I want to know what is your definition of dating? What do you
You're
see?
an item. You're together. Like, it's not just let's go out on a date and just enjoy it. Like, to me, if
It
I
could
say
be we're together for the time being. We're just enjoying each other for now.
And
Dating
if
is
you're
definitely to marriage
if
to
you're
you.
older.
yeah, like at that point, like the goal is marriage. If you say
Well,
if
it's
you're
always- yeah.
45 and somebody says, yeah, I don't want to get married. You're like, okay, why would I even go into this today?
I don't think that would be, for people
if-
that meet right then. I mean, you could say that. Okay, you're at a restaurant. Me and you, we sing. We're not single. Like, I don't want to speak that on us. So let's use somebody else. We got Cam single. All right. We me and you out.
Cam like, I ain't
Just
single.
be done divorce both of us next week. Words too powerful.
Powerful. I can't say that.
Yeah.
I can't do. All right. So Cam is
Still
single.
come my door. Hey,
Cam
me out.
looking for his woman. He about to meet his wife. All right, us, we out with him. All right, and Cam, what, 32, 33, 35. All right, so he go and he sit with a woman. He ain't never been married. Now let's say she just got divorced. All right, I don't think he's like, when he sit down with her, is she the one?
Right.
Like, that ain't
No.
day one.
Yeah.
And then
Now, I
there's
ain't talking about
interest.
understanding who, going through the process to see if she the one. But the mindset is, at this age, man, I'm looking for a wife. Even if I have to date you to see, where this goes. But my end game.
So when
I'm
does
just
that
not-
start? When does that start? Like when does okay, I'm only dating to get married. When does that start? Is that an age thing? Is that an experience thing?
I just think it gets more deliberate as you get older. Because I think, like,
we married people talking about this. We need some sick.
I mean,
Come on, Cam.
go to your 19-year-old.
Come on, Cam.
No, go to your 19-year-old self. What were you thinking? Were you like, I'm looking for the person to marry at 19?
at 19,
You weren't
I
just
wasn't
dating?
against if she the one to go ahead and get married.
Right. But you wasn't gonna get married at 19.
Maybe not 19 because I was playing football. Like I really wasn't thinking
Right.
that then.
When does?
But when I
was that-
got out of college, well, I married my wife when right after college. So that was, I married her. I think the next year, I graduated and I married her.
You
Yeah.
like, man? Well, I guess I ain't playing football no more. So
Nah, it's just where my mind was then. I was just like, you know.
Well, I guess this football thing. What you want to do with the rest of your life?
What you want to do with the rest of your life?
I guess. Well. So I mean, if you got people,
but watch this.
I just want to see like where do you get to the point of I got to get married, like, and this is is he the one type of mentality or is she the one type of mentality? What does that come? Where does that start? Does that start based off?
I think that should always be there, even if you ready to get married or not. It's you're looking. I don't think you would look for somebody who it ain't gonna work out with. Like, I know this ain't gonna work out. Let's just see
Enjoy
anyway.
each other for now.
But there are people that's like, we're taking our time. Now, there are people that date that you say, hey, I'm not looking for anything serious. I just want to spend time with somebody. And they do. And then one person is in love and the other person still in friend
I don't
mode.
like that. I think that's a dangerous situation.
So how do, like...
I think that's a dangerous... If one person says, I'm kind of at the point where I'm looking for, a spouse and, looking for marriage and long term, and the other person like, well, I'm just kind of trying to chill right now. Don't do that.
But a lot of people say, man, you're a good person. I'll go ahead and start seeing you. When the other person is in friend mode,
Right.
And the other person,
if you almost about to fall in love and they friends and you friend zone, like that's just not a healthy
a
situation.
lot of people feel like they can switch that vibe.
Yeah.
Like I can switch you from a friend
to fall in love,
and it'd be like and they'll just get on one knee. Will you marry me?
And she looking somewhere else.
Yeah, no. Yeah. Nah, don't be no mean. Yeah.
Oh man,
Yeah.
But I mean, if a person give you all the signs,
But that to me, okay, when I was younger, I remember I was getting a ride with somebody from the church.
what kind of ride? What
A
we talking
female.
about?
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
Why did you
man.
have I knew it.
Straight
I just knew
Like,
it.
what you talking about,
I
bro?
knew it. I knew it.
Like,
I was getting a ride, and she
In a car.
Yeah, in the car.
Okay.
Okay.
And
It's
she was talking
understood.
about
I just had-
relationship, and she started talking about marriage, just in general. And then I was like,
Yeah, let me get out right here.
right. I'm like,
And what's bad is I think I know who you talking about.
nah, I don't think you know. You don't know.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, he's like, let me get a ride up the street.
Yeah.
Like, where you going? I'm going to the Kroger down there, all the way down there.
Hey, it was a cordial conversation.
Fourth and Stanley.
Yeah, Fourth and Stanley.
Let me take me down to Fourth and
Take me down
Stanley.
to Fourth Stanley. But
You got down to third. She was like, I think I want to get married. Let me get out right here and walk.
But yeah, that's what it was. It was like just a conversation. It was cool, and it was even talking about relationship, and it was cool then. And she was just like, I'm just ready to be married, and I was like,
Yeah, let me get out right here.
I was like, it's awkward, and it's like, okay, I'm not.
Yeah, I
know?
don't remember my name.
Yeah, I'm not. Oh no, not. I know you're talking about now.
Yeah, don't say names. Let's not say names in this
But that was a situation too.
I know.
That one came
I
too.
saw
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah, that one came too. And I
like,
had
wow.
to, No.
Let's move on.
Yeah, but I'm saying, well, y'all know quite a few of them.
Yeah.
Be like,
You know, Becky, world changes.
don't say no name.
Nah,
I
ain't
don't
gonna
know.
say no
I don't even know who we talking
But
about.
no, had to take me outside and prophesy to me. I was like, what? Yes.
I thought that's what we were talking about.
No.
Oh, no, I thought you were talking about.
Never mind.
Okay.
That's why I said we can't say no names on here. We can't say no
Hold
names.
on, hold on, let me mute all the mics. Hold on. Yeah, so we had to have a quick conversation, y'all.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I didn't know that one either.
But world changes?
No.
You knew that one because you went and got.
Bro, I done lived a lot of lifetimes.
Bro,
I
you
did.
went and snapped. Like, don't ever do that again.
You told me? You came and told me?
Yes, you went and got the person.
That sounds like Edna Jones and me, bro.
Yeah. But it's awkward when somebody come at you like that
Right.
and you not even thinking like that. That's
Yeah.
an awkward. I've been put it out.
That's who you got to ride with?
No, that was somebody else.
Oh,
You
wow.
The person I got to ride with, that was somebody else that y'all don't even know.
Yeah, drop
But
me off
I-
at second and stand.
But that's the most awkwardest moment is somebody start talking about marriage and y'all ain't even dating. And I've been put in that situation. That's an awkward, like, yeah.
I mean, if somebody talking about dating or marriage,
and you ain't
and
even
they
dating.
like you, but you know they like
they know
you.
you. They like you, and they're talking about marriage. That's the most awkward.
How do you do? Okay, how do you treat a person?
And you don't wanna hurt 'em.
That like you. You don't like them.
I go tell you. Go get 'em.
Y'all. And go out to the parking lot.
That's what I
You
told
set me up, America.
But you did it. And they had no problem with that one. But
I didn't know. Oh my God, bro.
Yeah.
I did. I right then.
yes, that night.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
We must have had a show or something.
That's what it
No,
sounded
it was
like.
inline. It was, I came up there during then.
No, bro.
Yeah.
Was it the I day?
It was
No,
that day?
no. It wasn't that day. It wasn't
There was a
that
lot
day.
going on that
Nah,
day.
because that's in the parking lot when we figured out who do.
So,
Yeah. Now this was another day though.
do you know that?
Nope, don't you say it. You got to mute it again. Nope. 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 Don't say it. You better not.
Hold on. I want to hear this. Quick 10-second mute, y'all. 10-second mute. We'll be right back.
Cheers.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
he did.
no,
Yeah,
no,
he did.
no. No, you didn't.
All these years.
No, you
He
didn't.
just realized it. That they ain't the same person.
What?
Something wrong with him. That's what's wrong.
Man, come on, man. No, bro. Don't do
I
that.
said, don't ever tell him.
Nah, bro. Nah, don't ever
Why
say
you
that.
crying?
Don't ever say that again. Don't tell nobody. That was just between us. Between us and Cam. Cam.
Can you breathe?
Yeah, no, bro. Don't do that, man, like that.
I thought that's what I thought.
No, man. No. But right here,
Amen.
as a baseline, Ian Kenner, PhD, licensed
Oh my God.
psychotherapist and couples therapist and author, suggests that 1 to 2 years is often a good amount of time before getting engaged.
Did he say why?
That's what I think it's a she.
Oh, she. Sorry.
Yeah. But said 1 to 2 years before of dating time before you get married. I did 1 year. Actually, I did 1 year dating and engagement.
We did 3 years.
From the moment I got
We
her
wasn't
number,
even. We
were
wasn't
never engaged.
We were never engaged.
you just went straight to me. But you dated 3 years.
But we dated 3 years.
Yeah.
Man, wipe your tears.
Man,
Something wrong.
But from the time I got her number to the time we were married was 1 year. So I did the dating and engagement in 1 year.
but y'all,
Knew each other
we knew
since
each other.
birth.
That was it. Mine
Yeah.
is different. I had a cheat code. I knew her. We grew up together. So
and
I
your-
just needed
and
time to
your
know
daughter
that.
younger than you.
Huh?
She younger than you.
Yeah.
About 2.5 years, yeah.
So I don't know.
Y'all dated 3 years?
3 years. We shacked 2 years.
So
Before
really more than
marriage?
that. Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Seemed like it was longer than that.
No,
Because Armed and Dangerous was a whole year.
98. 98 we got together. Then we broke up.
I didn't break
99.
up. You left me.
And then 2000 we got back together. And got married in 2001. Late 2001. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Seemed like a long 3 years.
I mean, like she was always around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It seemed like the whole
The
city seemed
well,
like.
by the time I met y'all, I was with Mona though.
Yeah, that seemed like longer than 3 years.
That was
Remember,
98.
We got a hit city in 98,
Yeah.
my junior year.
I didn't know him before 98.
So
you
yeah,
knew
you
me
came
before
in.
98,
You came
but
in.
we ain't date.
You came in the studio
With
dating
Mom.
her.
Yes.
Yeah.
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 That seemed like longer than 3 years. Because then you moved to the other studio downtown, the Peach Building.
That's 2000.
Y'all were married?
And it was a year off.
No,
No.
we got married in 2001.
The
Man,
end.
that seemed like longer than 3 years.
Yeah.
98. That's when everything.
It just seemed
started.
like y'all was
my uncle passed
It seemed like I just remember y'all been
97.
together like 5 years before y'all got married.
1997 is when my uncle passed. When we started talking.
Okay.
And then we started.
And then my senior year.
Could have been.
So
We weren't
three
together.
years. When did y'all start discussing marriage?
We never discussed marriage. It was
My
like,
mom was just like,
You never said.
we always knew
you know
that.
what really happened? September 11th. They were like, we need to get it right.
Right. We was shacking. And we
We
knew
got married 2 months later.
It was like,
a month later.
It was like, well, I know I don't want to live without you.
And the world is going to heck. So, yeah.
So you talking about the Twin Towers? Is what
Yes,
made y'all
because
say,
we were
need to get
shacking
it
at
right.
the
Black
time.
called me.
Yeah.
Black called me that morning, like, bro, you see what going on? And I went and saw the second tower coming down.
Yeah.
And
You said I need to get it right.
and
Yeah.
my daddy,
This is in the middle of
my
shacking.
daddy gave, and then my daddy gave me this country scenario, this story, and he was like, "Listen, boy," and what he told me, exactly what he told me. A van pulls up to a convenience store.
Now I ain't heard this one. I hadn't even heard this one. Hold on. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's country already. A van at a convenience store.
This is what he told me.
I haven't heard this one.
It's on 3rd and Stanley. Go ahead.
This is what he said. He said, one got out with the table leg, and the owner is looking at the guys get out the van. One get out with a table stand. It makes sense at the end, but it
A
sounds
table
super country.
stand. Okay.
A table leg. A table leg.
Just a leg.
The leg from a table.
Table, just for no reason.
Yeah.
Just a leg. Okay.
Yeah. And so he is looking at him, thinking, what are they doing with that? And somebody else get out with a knife, and he's like, what are they doing? And he said the other guy get out with a, what he said, the other guy get out with some type of small weapon, like a, I don't know, something small, like a hammer. He said a hammer. And he's like, he's still looking, and then the last guy get out with a gun. And he says they robbed him and killed him. And he had all the signs, but he ignored all the signs.
Yeah.
And he said, God is giving you the signs, don't ignore the signs. And so it's like, when you saw the man get out with the table leg, you should have been thinking, that's odd, I need to do something.
That's an old
But that's
country.
what he told me. That's what he told me.
old man.
And I understood.
Hey, it got me married. I'm happy.
I understood
Amen.
what he was saying. And I was like, okay, I get it, you know.
Yeah.
So
And
y'all never talk about, okay.
So we I mean, it was always,
So 3 years, they ain't say nothing about marriage.
not really. It was just, man.
More marriage of we need to get it right because we living together, but not
But
we need to get married because we want to spend
we
the rest
had
of
made
our
up-
Never want
lives.
to be married.
we had made up in our mind that we wanted to
Nah,
be
This
married.
is crazy to me.
What?
You grew up never wanting to be married.
Yeah.
That was good. Like,
Until she met me.
yeah, true.
Because I
Did you think when y'all
She ain't
first
never
started
think
that,
she'd be with me.
when y'all got the fry, when y'all was spitting the fries, you think this gonna be my husband?
she like this nigga.
I just enjoyed the time. That's what I'm saying. Dating, I just enjoyed the time together.
you wasn't
It was
thinking-
never, I want to do this for the rest of my life. It was
So
just,
much I love spitting fries with you.
Right.
Spit fries with you.
right.
And she was so opposite of most of the girls that it was like real cool to have somebody, I call it jazzy, just, you got a pop culture girl, you got a hip hop type of girl, you got a churchy girl, but I ain't never met a jazzy chick. It was like, her vibe is different.
So he never had the pressure of, we got to get married, we got to get married. You know, most times, I've been dreaming about getting married since I was 6. You know,
yeah,
then
that's girls.
yeah, I never
me,
did that to him.
I wanted to be, I really wasn't thinking marriage. I was trying to do music, trying to get this money. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
see,
saying?
that one say as I got older, things get delivered. Like all them times where they were like, coming at me, like talking about marriage and stuff, and we ain't even dating. That felt uncomfortable.
I mean, girls.
Girls, yeah. But when I got ready to get married, I went to my wife. I had already told people I'm going to marry her.
Do you think it's biblical for a prophet? Here we go again. A prophet to prophesy to you who your wife is?
I don't. It should be a confirming word.
God told Hosea to marry a prostitute. So there are arrangements.
God told him.
But he told
God
a prophet.
Yeah.
So the prophet got the word
So I'm saying.
for an arrangement. So I would say, okay.
So if you.
No, man. Next question, man. We gotta get to
No,
we're not
say
doing
it.
that.
No, say that.
We're not doing that.
Say
no,
that.
I
Go
see what
ahead.
you're finna say. No, we're not doing that. How long should you date? No, so how long should
Pastor
you?
Cosmo.
How long should you be engaged?
That's your wife,
No.
right?
How long should you be engaged? No, we're
You
not
be like,
doing
who?
that. No. No.
The Lord said.
No.
Yeah, that world changes
my
thing. I didn't know
loins
at
don't
all.
agree.
Oh gosh. Okay, yeah. Now you can go. Thank you.
It's like, hey.
All right.
Hey.
Okay.
Hey,
Okay.
That's your.
Yeah.
No, it ain't. Ain't no confirmation there, preacher.
Okay. All right.
Ain't no confirmation. That's a lie. That's a false prophet.
That's a false. Now you got false prophets.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
You
I
are
looked
prophet.
down like, nope. That's a false prophecy.
That's how you know.
We don't agree.
We don't agree. That's a false
All
prophecy.
right.
Thank you.
How long should you date before
gosh.
getting married?
Before, now, how long should you be engaged? How long, as far as engagement?
No, it says how long should you date before getting engaged, or you going to the third one?
Oh, I'm sorry. How long should you date before getting engaged? I did like 8 months.
Yeah, I went to. It's just all in the maturity.
It's
of
like,
who you-
it's where you at.
Now that's what's dangerous. That's what's dangerous to me.
Safely.
Right.
What?
You're engaged now, and now you have all this long period of time where you're not supposed to be together, like sexually. You're not supposed to be together. So
then
that
you're-
part is dangerous
To me, that
when you're engaged, you're still dating.
dating,
Right.
it just says I've locked
But people
in
don't think that.
to
Right.
You're
this-
still, you're still dating.
Really, to me, the engagement is just planning the wedding, getting the dates ready, and getting that, and just get on into it. I don't think engagement should be a long period of time. It's
Right.
like, boom, I made my decision. That's it. The decision is made. Now let's call everybody, tell everybody,
This folks
do the
been
shower,
engaged
get this.
for
Yeah,
Right.
You've
I
been
don't-
engaged
yeah.
more than
Right.
Yeah, that to me that's crazy.
Yeah.
Because you already made the decision.
So just do it.
Yeah, you should have did that in dating.
It's
The
like-
dating should
like,
dating
listen.
should take more time than engagement.
Yeah. Engagement should be
Yeah.
You're planning the wedding.
Yeah.
Like
That's it. That's
I
all.
mean-
It's just getting to marriage
it's like
into it.
will you marry me? And then she says yes. And then she's saying, when do we get married? I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, that part. Then why ask me if you don't know? You don't have an idea.
We haven't set a date. I don't want to set a date yet.
That's.
I want to get my money together.
Yeah,
Well,
you should have your
got all
money.
of that
Yeah,
together
bro.
before you ask me to marry.
That's what I'm saying. When I went to my wife, I
Bro,
already knew.
We're getting a lot of people in trouble right now.
Well, we're telling them
Bro,
the truth.
when I went to my wife, I got I was getting my credit together because we moved into our house. I moved into the house February 27th. We got married at the beginning of April. So I moved in the house like a month. I prepared everything. I had the house. I had everything ready for her to move in. Like I'm saying, it was deliberate. I was set. I was ready.
So your engagement period was how long?
you
Probably
said
like
8 months.
4 months.
Yeah.
It was just to have a shower, get the stuff, and it was a baby
a
shower.
baby shower?
No, not baby
Oh, they
shower.
had
No,
a
wedding
widow,
shower.
a bridal shower.
Bridal shower, yeah.
Oh, well, like,
Yeah, we didn't do that.
Wait,
Nah,
wait.
Now, Nala didn't come till a year later. But
What happened? What? What did I tell him? What
a
you
bridal
tell him?
shower. A bridal shower.
Tell me she was pregnant.
But, yeah, and then it was the only reason why it took 4 months. We'd probably done it earlier. It was because during the winter we waited to the spring. That was the only thing that probably could have done it in the winter, but we just
Well, then
waited till April.
our engagement was 3 days. If that's the case,
No, I
days.
ain't.
we went to the courthouse.
And
No, it was that night. Oh, I'm sorry. It was a couple of hours. My engagement was a
Yeah,
couple
we
of
went to the
hours.
courthouse that day. We were like, man, let's do it. It was a Monday.
Yeah.
That
And I
day.
went to work.
And she went to work, and I told her that we had a show.
I'm clocking out. I'm finna go get married.
I know. I
she
didn't even
didn't
know. Yeah.
She didn't know. We got the license. I didn't want to get.
My understanding was we're gonna get married later.
that
like,
we was gonna get married. We were gonna have a ceremony later, but we were gonna see the judge that Friday.
right.
And I didn't want to get married in no courthouse. I want to at least have a preacher to speak over me.
So y'all just signed the paperwork
We signed the paperwork, left,
and went to Teddy house.
and
Yep.
she thought that we were going to Teddy house to pick up some equipment because I
To
told
do
her
an
we had
event.
a show that night. We
Yeah.
had an event, and then Rod, no, Peaches went out there, got her. Say they in there doing music. Just come in there and sit down. He wants you to come in there and sit down. And then when she came to the door, Rod gave her the flowers. And she was walking down the aisle. They were playing Ribbon in the Sky. And she realized she was walking down the aisle when she came down the
Yeah,
aisle.
I didn't know. I was like,
It was
what
dope.
is happening right now?
was
Oh,
And for
them
the
tears.
first time in her life,
I cried.
Mona cried.
Yes.
Yeah.
First and last.
First time. Yeah. 20, almost about 20 years 21 years ago next month.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
My $25 wedding that I love.
Our wedding was $30.
$30.
A cake and some wings.
Well,
And I don't
mine
even eat wings.
And
Mine about 30,000, but mine was completely
Really?
opposite.
30,000?
Not 30,000, but it was big.
Yeah.
Oh,
It was
okay.
big.
And we thought about doing a, you know,
We thought
a
about
wedding.
It really don't matter. It's
and
just
then
formality.
yeah.
It's just formality.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
that's
save that
all it
money
is,
again. But I
formality.
mean, you know, get into a marriage that's gonna work for you.
Yeah.
You know, and I think, you know, I think when you're getting engaged, you should be ready to get married. I guess.
Yeah, like
don't.
you don't prepare to get married after you get engaged.
Right.
Well, you don't want to. If you ask her to marry you, then she's knowing that you're very serious about spending the rest of her life. Then I think there is a period
That's
of
the
time
commitment. That's
well, there's a period of time where you start planning for that. You know what I'm
In
saying?
my mind, if you ask me today, then we should be able to get married today.
right.
But I'm saying there is a planning.
you.
But
Yeah.
there's a
So
planning.
I think you should be, as
what
a
you gonna
man,
do with
you
your
should
stuff.
be ready to go.
Right.
After you get off
there's
your knee.
But there's also
Yeah.
a process. Hey, what you gonna do with your stuff? What I'm gonna do with my stuff?
mean, that's
Okay, you can
fine.
figure that out, but it's the commitment. My
Yeah.
mind is made
Yeah,
up.
yeah,
That I can do this now if I
my
have
mind
to.
is made up.
Yeah, yeah.
It's almost like salvation.
But I
When you
think
make up your mind, I'm gonna live for God. Okay,
Yeah,
that's it.
live for God.
So tomorrow, we right now we going boom, boom, boom. I'm living for God.
Yeah.
I'm in the process of transformation
So
every
did
day.
you get on one knee?
Oh yeah, I did it.
You a rap?
Pretty
You rap?
smooth.
She's pretty smooth.
I made my mother-in-law cry. Yeah. They all cried. They cried
Where you did it at?
at her house, her mama's house. She was staying with her mom.
You set it up like
Yeah, I went to get her, and it was just her and her mom in the house. And I don't know, I kind of set it up where her mom would stay in there, and we would come out, all right, bye, mom, whoop, whoop. And then I told her mom, hey, put the ring on the counter, right there on the counter in the kitchen. And we got in the car. I said, hey, dang it, I left the on the counter. Go get it for me.
Aw.
She was like, what? Oh, my goodness, man. So she just throwing back up to the do, with the note, do. And I was creeping up behind her, so she didn't hear me coming like right behind her up the stairs. And she was like, here this. She was like, what is this? And she looked at the box,
Oh.
and she opened it. She was like, what her mom started crying.
Oh, that's
you had
great.
some music.
Nah, it was just the shock
You should have had me
value.
to pop out the closet. boy.
No, I'm so
God,
glad you
just
didn't.
one-
So glad
No
you didn't.
proof, bruh.
Yeah, so glad you didn't.
The Quartet Tuesday. Yeah.
I'm glad you didn't.
Marry me.
So glad you didn't. Yeah, glad you didn't do that.
Yeah.
That joke,
But we did the wedding song at the wedding though.
That's right.
For all my days,
Yeah.
you and me.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Bruh, that's been 17 years, 18 years.
Almost 17, 16 and a half. Yeah, time
Hey.
fly. But I think for those out there, are you single
is
people?
subjective, ladies
Yeah.
and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Like,
Single people.
you follow God on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take,
And
take the desperation, take the pressure off
off it,
yourself.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know, that's the part that
And don't be in a rut, especially today. It's different today.
yeah, you gotta check everything.
Yeah, you gotta check everything. You gotta check background. You gotta check
Birth certificates.
birth certificate, baby pictures.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff you gotta figure out before you get in. I mean, meet the family, because I'm telling you.
Do you suggest dating outside of church?
Outside the faith, or outside church.
No, I mean, well, you're not gonna know if you're in the faith till you had a conversation with him because you ain't meet him at church.
No, dating outside church, yeah. But I'm saying that somebody can be not going to church, but still a person of faith.
Yeah.
I mean,
Right.
yeah, I believe in that.
What about because in church, especially right now, it's slim pickings in church.
For men, yeah. So
Only in the
women almost got to go outside church.
yeah women it's good pickings for men actually.
Yeah, good because we're
Yeah.
talking about for women. it's-
For women, yeah,
you almost got to go outside.
you got to go. Yeah, you got to go outside, or you got to go into the music pit.
the music.
Find you,
pit.
I did. Hell yeah.
yeah, because all the masculinity is
Yeah.
get you a drummer or bass player.
Get you a smooth bass player.
Yeah.
I'll go to the choir.
Yeah. Well, put that chin in your neck.
Stupid.
But get chin get chin checked, boy.
And your violin rest, boy. Right here on your neck, bro. That dude hugged me, bro, and tried to put his chin in my violin rest right here.
Your violin rest.
That's what I call it.
That's not what that is called.
Put his chin right here.
But I think it's different. You definitely got to give it more time today. It's tough as it is, especially the older you get.
Even if you're older, like like if he's older, the conversation is a lot more mature. You could be more direct. You can talk about, sometimes people had a spouse to pass away. You can have those conversations, and you can pretty much Google that and see that for that to be facts.
And this is another thing I would tell people. Check credit, yeah, that too. But hey, watch this.
Well, who gonna let you check their credit if I don't know you?
Check their ex.
You ain't have a conversation with their ex?
Either go see if they got a Facebook page or whatever and see what they say about this person, because you the next victim. Yeah, because if that person ain't changed, you gonna catch everything their ex got.
Or so the ex could be crazy.
That too. But if the ex is saying, yeah, man, they don't take away kids, you might want to take some of that into consideration.
Yeah. To at least,
bring up that conversation. Yeah. But all right, man, that's
pretty good.
Yeah. All right, weekly pick
go.
right quick. Got a weekly pick. So
what's my record?
we said,
Let's talk about the records first.
Right now, Mona is 6-4.
Thank you.
Me and you are 4-6. Last week it was the Panthers versus Giants. Me and Mona said Giants. You said the Panthers. You lost that one. It was Colts versus Jaguars. We all lost that bad. Colts 0-24.
Yeah, Matt Ryan.
Then the Commanders and Lions. I lost that one. I said Commanders. Y'all said Lions. Falcons and Rams. We all said Rams. And Broncos and Texans. We all said Broncos. So, yep.
What we got this week?
This week we got the Bills versus the Dolphins.
This is gonna be a game right here.
I'm going Bills.
I'm going Bills too.
I gotta go home team. I'm gonna go with the Dolphins, even though I love the Bills. They getting down right now.
Raiders versus Titans.
Titans look real bad this week, man.
I said the Raiders too. Yeah.
Yeah. Did the Raiders win last week?
They did not. No, they didn't.
I don't even know who they played.
Yeah, they didn't win.
I'm gonna go Raiders.
Raiders. I'm gonna go Titans. They got Julio. I'll take Julio.
Yeah.
Man, Julio ain't
Even throw
playing.
the ball to Julio.
Give me Julio and Tannehill. I'll take that.
Yeah, they did nothing last week, but it's cool. Packers and Bucks.
Packers and Bucks. Aaron Rodgers versus Brady. Give me Brady.
I'm going Aaron Rodgers. Just to be difficult.
Give me Brady.
I'm gonna go Packers.
Yeah.
Y'all teaming up on me. Cowboys versus Giants. Give me them football Giants, baby.
I'm going to go Cowboys because
Rush is playing good.
Yeah, Cooper Rush is kind of playing pretty good. Yeah.
Well, these records finna flip in some kind of way. Seattle versus I ain't picking Falcons no more. Seattle versus
Watch them win this week because you said
I know,
that.
right?
I'm gonna
Watch
go with
them
the
win.
Falcons.
Man,
I'm actually going to go with the Falcons.
I'm going Seattle.
Watch them win or get very, very close.
They're gonna try to come back again and fall short.
Man,
Or they gonna
I tell
be
you,
up.
emotion. You can't put your emotions in the Falcons.
Or the Cowboys.
Like you can't.
Or the Dolphins.
Man,
Because I was like,
till it's double
I was like,
zero.
they coming back. They coming back. Okay. I was like,
Pump
okay,
block.
man.
They pump block. Took it to the house.
Interception.
Pick six. I'm like, bruh.
Yeah. So.
You let Jalen, what's the boy name? Jalen Ramsey.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Like, why would you throw that
Like,
pass? That
to
was
him,
stupid,
bro.
man.
Nah, he went and
was-
got it now.
Nah, but still, why would you throw that to a guy that ain't even the guy?
Yeah.
Like, give it to an athlete and let him athlete up with the guy. Like, man, he just jumped right over dude, couldn't even get off the ground. Like, bro.
Yeah, it was.
Anyway, I'm
that
coming
was
back.
ugly.
He reverse bossed him.
Yeah,
Reverse Moss.
yeah, I'm coming back. I'm being the lead next week.
We'll see.
Either I'm be in the lead, or I'm gonna be buried, cause we win. Yeah. Either I'm gonna be in the lead,
Or what?
or I'm gonna be buried. I'm gonna be buried way behind. In the booth.
I'm gonna win this week. Don't worry about it.
Hey man, hit that like and share. Hit that like and share, man.
Can't even stop what
Like
we
and
do.
share.
Got a resume,
Say
something
it,
in
yeah.
the team. Got something for the king, something for the queens. And we gotta win a team, about to do the thing. Then we hit them with a
We know
bada
what you
boom, bada bing.
You know what it is when we in the booth. Stick it to the house, stick it to the youth.
Hey, go ahead and take it. I'm good, bro.
See, time
They ain't going nowhere. They ain't got no good. Go
Put the
ahead and take
tank,
it.
gotta
Lose
pull it
every
for the
game.
rules.
Get the
Get the
first
pussy,
one.
get the bag, gotta get
Y'all
it.
thinking.
Find another way to preach. We don't need a suit.
Give me the tank. Give me the tank. Don't go 8-8.
Y'all gonna try to get the boy from Alabama? What kind of quarterback?
No, they're gonna pick somebody's dumb watch. They get the first round pick.
Y'all
They're gonna be like quarterbacks. Nah.
And they won't even pick a quarterback. They'll pick a deep right.
Nah.
Offensive
No, they'll get a kicker. That's what they'll do.